want to make a big downward movement on this ball so it gets up too quickly.
Okay.
Nice. Bob did a great job of getting the ball down there where he has a chance of making his bogey if he can roll that putt in. I've got a difficult shot here where it's a very severe slope going downhill, so it's going to be very fast. I'm going to take a club with a little more loft on it. I'm actually going to use a similar motion to my putting motion, get the ball just over the rough, and hopefully it'll run right to the hole. Just like that.
Well, for this, I'm going to try to putt it, and in order to putt on these greens, we kind of use the rule of the hill, but we don't have the rule of the hill really here.
Correct. We're a little farther away now, and more the contour of the green is going to predict where the ball is going to go. So I think this one's actually going to move a little left to right.
I think you're right. All in all, a pretty successful front nine. Scoring's been pretty good, and I like the driver that I'm hitting, so that's always a good thing. We'll see you again here on the 17th after this. And welcome back to the Sierra Golf Guide with Eric Kozarski, head golf pro here at Wild Creek. We're pretty close to the end of a round. We got 2 more holes. This one would be 17. Tell us a little bit about this par 3.
It's a fantastic par 3. It's our signature hole out here at Wild Creek. You've got a long tee shot over water, roughly 220 yards. Fairly open green, small bunker up front, but a nice large green to hit to. If you hit a good shot here, you'll be rewarded. If you don't hit a good shot, it's going to be tough to make par for you.
Okay. You have honors.
I'm going to hit my little rescue wood here, and hopefully I'll hit it well. Just smooth swing. Go!
Well, whereas Eric has a rescue club to hit out of tight lies, I'm still stuck with an antiquated 3-iron, but see if we can do the best we can. Oh, I like it.
Good swing.
I like it.
Good swing.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic golf shot.
No idea where it is.
This is what I was referring to earlier. Let's say my ball comes and lands here and rolls backwards against these railroad ties. Most of the time on the golf course, if it's defining a cart path, you would get relief from that as it being an obstruction. Here it's an inaugural part of the golf course, so you do not get relief from these railroad ties. You either have to play it as it lies or proceed under a different rule where you would get relief and take a penalty for that.
It's a bordering aspect of the hazard.
Absolutely.
It's included in the hazard.
Exactly, exactly. And if these railroad ties were defining the bunker, also you would not get relief from that.
Okay, but anywhere else on the course, like along the cart path, then you're free to take relief of what?
Absolutely, away from those that obstruction right there, like a railroad tie, or we've deemed like big rocks that we've moved in to keep the carts out of certain areas. All of those you'd get relief from. Okay, great. And we're on the green here at the 17th at Wild Creek. I am about 10 feet away from the flag. Par 3 has been particularly good to me today here at Wild Creek. They haven't been so bad for Eric either. He's had a couple pars today, but he is off the edge of the green. So let's go take a little chipping lesson from Eric. Now this is a pretty common shot. A lot of people get this one, and a lot of different varieties on what you can do. A lot of people like to putt this. A lot of people like to use a pitching wedge or a sand wedge. All those are good options. I personally like to use like a 7-iron when I have this much green to work with, and use my similar putting stroke, get it over the long grass, get it onto the short grass quickly, and see if I can run it up to the hole.
Okay. Well, we have about a 10-foot putt. Eric noticed that there's a hump in the middle and there's a hump on the left, and somewhere in between maybe the ball will go. We're going to aim a little bit